My name is David Sweetnam and I chair the advisory board, but I've been really quite involved on a day-to-day basis in trying to get the Institute into a position where it's sustainable. So we've had an opportunity to mark World Antibiotic Awareness Day really by creating a forum for people to come together, and the title of the meeting, The Rising Tide of Antimicrobial Resistance and What Price to Pay, really is asking the question, what is the current burden it's going to place on our society, not only in terms of people dying, but actually economic costs right now, and if left unchecked, what will be the effect in the future? In the first half of the meeting, we concentrated primarily on the current situation as it stands, and we were able to get expertise from a global perspective from Hanan Balki from the WHO. We also had a clinical perspective from Neil Mortensen from the Royal College of Surgeons, who gave us an idea of what life would be like in surgery if we don't have antibiotics, something he'd experienced in his training, and that was a very insightful view. In the second half of the meeting, we decided to concentrate primarily on the aspect of a high price to pay. Well, that is ambiguous, purposefully. It's a high price to pay in terms of human life, but it's also a high price to pay in terms of global gross domestic product in pounds. And we looked at this from several perspectives, but we started off with a review from Lord O'Neill, who was originally responsible for providing the 2016 report into this, that has largely become quite a definitive, highly quoted report. In fact, he quoted 100 trillion by 2050, which is a sum that's almost inconceivable. There has been actually a lot of work that now has showed that not only did he not exaggerate those figures, but if anything, we could now argue that possibly the death rate and indeed the economic costs are going to be higher than that. A paper just came out that showed that actually the potential effect on GDP globally was going to be something close to 3.8%, which when you compare that with 3.5% from the global downturn in 2008, really starts to make you think about this being a very big problem. We've been lucky enough to receive advice from a whole host of people who really are experts in this field. And I think if we really listen to what they tell us, we have an opportunity to concentrate and focus on where we can make a difference. And I think partnered with INEOS, who have a lot of business know-how, I think we can do something amazing.